video is gonna be about settling in like relationships and date ships, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I recently had a bit of an issue with someone pretty much asking me to be okay with being treated like shit. And and I don't say when I say treated like shit, like they didn't get away with nothing. That's why we had problems. But let me just kind of put it out there. So I have a friend who's literally my friend. That's all we ever been is friends. But he really likes me, and I've been on him for like 4 years or whatever. Put my business out there a little bit, but he likes me a lot, and we tend to buy gifts for one another. Like, and I think he's a year older than me. But he's a producer or whatever, and he tends to, see things out that he likes that he think I'll like. And he'll be like, do you want this? And I'll be like, yeah. And I do the very same for him. But we're not in a relationship because he travels and all of that good stuff. And then, I'm based here in Los Angeles. I know what type of dude he is, okay? And I'm one of those people, I ain't gonna try to change who you are to accommodate myself. So therefore, I'm just gonna leave my motherfucking business where it is. And I'm gonna let you do you. And friends is the only thing that I see fit for him and I. When I've had a boyfriend, he's always been respectful to that. We've kissed one time, and we was drunk. We was at a concert. We was a little tipsy. But other than that, he really wants to like be with me or whatever. And I don't want to be with him. I just think he's a really cool person because we vibe. It's like having a boyfriend when I don't have a boyfriend without the sex. That's pretty much what it is. But, so he's Ken that I always post because his middle name is Kenny. So it makes sense. But, yeah, we have been very, very close for a number of years. And someone that I guess they were interested in me or whatever the situation is, had seen that I had posted something. Now, to me, it's just a little, I don't take it serious because we go back and forth and we banter back and forth. We just ignorant in our text messages. But he is somebody that I hold very close to my heart because he has a very good heart and he's a very good person. So, long story short, a person that was interested in me and we were like talking or whatever the situation is, got kind of upset because I posted that on Instagram, and I've been doing it before I met him, and I'm going to do it after him. Like, you can't tell me what the fuck I can't. Like, there's a lot of things that we could talk about, but that ain't one of them. If you don't like it, don't deal with it. So, he felt some type of way about it, but then he was doing all of his little dirt and all his little stuff, and I didn't say anything. I was just like, I just don't want to hear about it if that's what you're doing, because I'm not one for cheating. Like, I'm very, very big on being faithful to the person that I'm with. If I'm with you and I'm riding with you and I'm taking out time of my motherfucking day, because see, at the end of the day, this is the thing. We don't have to fuck with each other. You don't have to talk to me, and I don't have to talk to you. We are both adults, and we are both making choices right now. So if we're going to make choices to entertain one another, then let's respect one another. I'm not going to say that I want one thing, and then I'm turning around and I'm talking to old dude. Like, I'm just not that bitch. And I'm not insecure. I'm just very stingy with the person that I'm with and their time. So this particular person decided that, he wanted to still do what he was doing and all this good stuff. And I was just, a bitch like me be like, all right, well, it's what it is. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's that simple. And I guess he's accustomed to the way that he handles people when he's, with them, because they think he's a god. And I guess he just has this godlike complex. I don't know. Nor do I give a fuck. But I guess I was supposed to accept what was going on. And y'all know me. Y'all know I'm just not hot-wired like that. So, there was a lot of four-letter words, and there was a lot of things because you're getting mad at me for doing the very same thing that you do. Hypocrite, you are. So, that's what brought me to this situation. When it comes down to dating, I'm very, very, if I take out the time again to get to know you, know that my time is precious and yours is as well, because you can never get it back. So respect me and respect what the fuck I'm saying to you. And if I don't like something, I'd rather tell you than fuck with Leroy on the side because you ain't acting right. I'm just not that person. If I don't want to be with you, I'm going to tell you this ain't going to work. I'm not going to fuck with you. How people fuck up with me is that I'll give them ultimatums like that. They don't take them, and then they turn around and they do the very thing I didn't want you to do. Don't cheat if you don't want to be with the person. Just tell them this ain't for you and move the fuck on. But a lot of people settle. A lot of people be cool with that. Like, oh, he know where home is at. Or when I hear girls say, well, I'm always going to be number one. He fuck with these little... No, pause, bitch. Skirt? No. Because that means that you don't give a fuck about yourself. Because you're allowing him. You are allowing him to do what he think is okay. And when I say allow, a person is going to do what they want to do regardless of what you or anyone else says. But if you're allowing them to do it in your presence and to you emotionally, physically, or whatever else, then you're the dumbass. Because there's been a lot of dudes who will hunt me down. They want to get to know me so fucking bad. They like the idea of me, but then when I start laying down that law, you're not going to do this, you're not going to do that, you're not going to be texting bitches, you're not going to be, like, that doesn't work for me. And let me tell you, I'm a pretty okay bitch. I don't get with niggas to be like, listen, you got to have a BMW, you got to have a car, you got to have some money, you got to get this done, you got to get my hair, I don't care. Because I got my own. That's not my issue. But it be simple shit, y'all. Simple shit. Like, don't cheat. Don't be texting behind my back. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Just little shit that it seems like today people have an issue with actually doing. Social media, I will give it this much of a blame. Because you're so accessible to these people now. A bitch done liked your pictures 3 times. Now you in the DMs talking about what's good. And it's normal. That's normal. No. I'm not that normal. I don't go for the okie doke. I don't go for that's the way it is. I don't gotta deal with shit. So I give people the benefit of the doubt. If I feel like you made a mistake, all is forgiven. You know, and when I say mistake, I mean something like texting another bitch or, you know, entertaining somebody a little more than you should have. But cheating, that's not a mistake. That's conscious effort. You took off your clothes and you had intercourse with somebody. That is not an accident. See, people who do things to you like this, especially when you love them, they don't love you. Because people who really love you would never do anything like that to hurt you. But it's usually them are usually the ones that hurt you the most because they have the most reign over your feelings. When you give your heart to somebody, you allow them to break it. Remember that. So now today, you know, the thing is, you know, I'm number one. I'm his side bitch. I don't want nothing for him. I know he got a girlfriend. I know, you know, and it's because a lot of these ladies and gentlemen, and again, I'm using it very loosely, they don't really value themselves or their opinions or how they feel about themselves. So for you to pay second fiddle to someone's wife, okay, says a lot about you as a person. If you are a wife and you are playing second fiddle, but he calls you number one because you cooking and cleaning and bringing the kids home, why would you be okay with that? Okay, listen, I'm down, and sharing is definitely caring, but not my man, not my drawers, my clothes, shoes, or anything else. You can't even drive my car, bitch. So why would I let you have reign over someone like that? And when I say let you, why would I tell him that that's okay? This is the way it is. Just like Young Jock on Love and Hip Hop. He's fucking with this bitch, and he's fucking with this bitch. And women know. So now you're fighting her because of his actions. I'm not fighting no bitch nor nigga for another. That's not gonna happen. If he's been at your house all the time and he calls your ass and he's texting you, that's your nigga. Good, okay? You didn't take him from me. He was returned to you, okay? That's what the fuck it was. He was returned, okay? You can have him. You keep the receipt. I just don't feel that it's okay for this society and this generation to just be okay with sleeping with whomever. And you are saying that you're in love, not a side chick pregnant and all. Boy, please. I wish a bitch would. Because I'm not going to knock her in the mouth. I'm not going to knock him in the mouth. I'm going to knock your ass in the mouth. So I seen this video on Facebook the other day. One of my Facebook friends has shared it. It's some little gay dude, and he's laying down, and his boyfriend's kissing all on him, and he's running down the things that his boyfriend is not to you. He's not your nigga. He's my nigga. It was very immature. It was very tacky. You guys know me. I do not put my relationship status or who I'm with on social media, and it's for that very reason. You give that thoughty bitch, that nasty nigga, and all these other motherfuckers reign to try to tear apart your relationship. Now, you may be strong as a motherfucker to withstand the bullshit, but he may be, or she may be very into temptation. You know, all this newfound attention that they're getting, they're gonna like, which eventually tears up your situation. But when everything dies down, they always come back talking about they was wrong. I don't give a fuck about that. You should have thought about that before you did it, you dumb bitch. No, I do not want you. You go over there, okay? Because you are now their nigga, not mine. So when it comes down to stuff like that, and especially in the gay community, because we are known to be promiscuous and all of this other shit, I'm a lot of things, bitch, but a hoe is not one of them, okay? My walls touch, know that. So I don't understand why people sit back and think that this is okay. You know what I'm saying? This is, oh, well, I have to go out here and let these bitches know that this is. No, you should never have to let another motherfucker know. Your man should be letting that bitch know that he's with you. Or she's with you. If you have to go and say that shit out of your own mouth, then he wants to be with them. She wants to be with them. And you need to find somebody else to get with. Oh, it's motherfuckers out there who will go by the simple. These are simple rules, though. I'm not asking you to buy me a yacht. I didn't say, can you get the Bentley that I want? I didn't buy me my dream house. I would love for somebody to. But if you're coming with the bullshit on the side, I'm not going to do that. I've had opportunities, but I'm not going to do that. Because I'm not going to play second fiddle. Because in public, you have a wife and kids. And then I'm over here lavish living in Malibu in my mansion by myself. If that's going to be the situation, bitch, I'm going to get it myself. Because I'm not going to do that for a come up. Because he don't want to be honest about who he is. Or what he's doing and who he's doing it with. See, y'all settle. I'm not a settling type bitch. If you can't do what I ask you to do in the means in which I ask you to do it, I need not to fuck with you. That's simple. Me some time is going to save you some time. And we're going to be just fine. Okay? It's that simple. So, again, do not settle for a motherfucker because they want to say that you're not worth it. If a man or a woman is not willing to respect you and respect your wishes, then you need not to be with them. Trust me, honey, there are plenty of fish in the sea. When I find out people are being cheated on and they go back, I'm like, it's so many motherfuckers in the world that you could be with, and you over here worried about his old crusty, dusty motherfucking no future having ass. The penis must be wonderful, darling, because I'm just saying. Because it's never. Nor am I never going to fight, get my hair pulled, socked in the face, get a possible black eye, mess up my beautiful skin for a dude. So all you chicks better be out here stomping each other out over a nigga? Psh, bitch, listen, I ain't the one. And then you got the people out here who are just hoeing and hooking for free. There are bitches out here they out here showing titties, ass, dicks, and everything else for a like. Imagine what they're going to do for some money. That is not who you want to be with, you know? So make sure you keep your morals about who you are as a person while you out here trying to date and trying to find the one. Make sure you do that. Because before you know it, you're going to end up being the other one, the side one, the under one, the underneath one. No, that's not how life should be set up. And that's not, your happiness should definitely not be based on if somebody wants to be faithful to you that day or not. You know? So, on that note, I'm going to go. But, ladies and gentlemen, don't settle for somebody, especially somebody who ain't shit.